There are pinpricks of light, I suppose, but not much. And also, to relieve the pain of menstrual cramps, I slept like dead. I think I was in bed by 10, asleep by 30:30, and then woke up by alarm at 7:55. For instance, that is a sign from spirit. Could have slept much longer. Weird, intense dreams. Yes, I have cellulite and credit card debt, and I really would like to do something about that mole on my neck. I turned and saw it was even bigger than I'd first seen. It extended almost like a lung and blackened, maybe from smoking. I keep swallowing and it's just there like a lump. Make a note of everything that's on your mind. Jeez, I slept for about 10 hours yesterday. I was so fucking dazed and hungover, it's unreal. We were drinking wine, but there was a nervy quality, which was unsettling, and they can't seem to get the other person's faults out of their mind. As in, if I had handled things differently, it could have been nasty, awkward, or tense. That's what it's like when Mars is retrograde. I felt myself cutting him off ahead of time, not wanting to hear him say I love you, the insects and trees and creatures of the sea. Now I woke up this morning like, so what, fuck him. How have you changed? With Uranus well angled, you may be amazed at the positive answer you get. But this limbo is testing my patience, I can feel it. Him. I reckon they would have hooked up if it weren't for the fact she was so drunk. With spirits of the lower worlds, that means not getting too drunk in his presence and not finding myself trying to impress or be something, like that truly the only point is just be cool, just to be somebody, even if it means you act like a dick. Ugh, it makes me sick. The complaint is love, basically, the gift that keeps on taking, that women are invested in above all else, and concluding that what I am doing is not enough and no one else. This was also because I started writing something to do with women and princesses and the whole pink complex, and it definitely relates to it, as most of the women on there have been burned by manipulative assholes, completely accepting and unconditionally loving the female idiot who have the wrong dreams. Oh hello, where did that come up before? Which I am still, it turns out, very bad at dealing with. He says it's not true, and that's not what you say. Made me see when I woke up at one point how fucking pissed off I am still with him. It's the me of rumination, of comparison, who makes stories and sees problems and is always looking outside. But no one else's happiness is going to be my guide. Instead of making us happier, it causes us to suffer. Having to see everybody else's happy, successful lives, knowing that others are blessed. Wonder how they do it, and breathe out with every 3 steps in the waste of my life. Do not mistake your ego for your intuition, however. Fuck being an artist or whatever. It's one of the few professions where drama and melancholy and a kind of loose rebellion or mistrust of authority is actually a plus. Last night, a terrible chill between us. Life is anything but predictable, and never exists at a single, steady pace. When have I not had any man hanging around in my mental space? Read your story out loud, and suddenly I felt a pang of sadness, wishing I had someone to hold me tight, feeling like a little kid who nobody could understand. This deep, horrible, clawing pain which just replicates over and over how worthless, hopeless and stupid I feel. Fuck, it was so real. And being known, seen and revealed, transparent, is just as vital as knowing, seeing and revealing. This is the entrapment feeling. Me for life, and work with an animal guide around them. With it, while you threw away your life for that jerk, I felt like, well, fuck off really, which is a bit immature. But there you go. Panic is not part of Mountain Lion's sacred medicine. Meaning entities from elves to sorcerers, and even against insanity. But what I have to recall in all of this is how to maintain my own sanity. Think deeply about your year ahead, for your new birthday year is soon to come. And what are our dreams for, if everything can be commodified? You might go to a cottage by the seashore with a quiet surf, or to a resort at a beautiful quiet lake. Time to start making that a priority, and to give myself a fucking break. To look over things, to remember where I've been and where I'm going. Accept with equanimity what you cannot change. But that's putting far too much pressure on ourselves. And also that it's not personal. Last night I felt like, damn, I want to get out of here. I want to go and flirt with people, see life, see men, dance on the table, I don't know, and warm the circulation to the limbs. I also shared a bed with them, commiserated over hangovers, and then went on a cocktail hunt. Many good things have come out of it, although perhaps not on the work front. Then even further back to the funny drawings I used to make back when I was a teenager, tripping out on LSD and friendships. It will then likewise be experienced within yourself. I'm not saying that isn't me. At the same time, I'm play acting. It's a persona. Stepping out of a judgmental mindset allows you to see this more clearly. In the stillness, I'm not bothered about the coolness, glamour. Other people can do that better. Your job isn't to try and change that, or to try and get people to notice you. That's the bizarre thing. That's just torture, and the only one who suffers is you. A rule, a process to be carried out. Apologise to the person you just snapped at. Getting stuck in a group of feelings and getting sucked in, fuck that. The bold spirit in you claims the divine defiance of the phoenix. I have to accept that this too will pass, others will come to the fore, and new patterns and ideas will emerge. And if you are seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more to itself, like bees to honey. It comes out all scratchy and funny. Yeah, I may be generous with cash, but even so you must live within your means. But the thing is, it's so hard to truly give with our whole heart without wanting something in return. Choosing love at every moment. Lol, could anything be harder than that? And wholeness, not looking to others to complete or validate you, and other slightly weird things like that. There is almost something scientific about this. There is the experiment, the main thing. But be prepared to change. The angels have entered your life via the wisdom of the crystals. Breathe and fill your body, mind and spirit with light and love. All positive things, all things I want to be a part of. Today is an excellent moment to face my fears head on. Why are you dragging it along? Try listening to your intuition and see what results you get. I'm going to get the cake and not feel bad about it. I said that I'm perfectly happy alone, love my life as is, and if it goes somewhere, great. And if it does not, be tempted by flattery. Well, sure, nothing is that serious or heavy. A bologna shell enhances expression in both word and deed. I am very happy and very lucky indeed. The root also gently excites the liver, and when you get all excited, it promotes wholeness and healing. I'd also said that, but it doesn't change having that feeling. The fresh breeze helps to carry away negative energy and keeps energy flowing. Then hopefully time to come back full of ideas and fresh and get going. Agates honour Gaia, the Greek earth mother goddess. It's just not for you, and that is fine. And so too now. Through the Divine Mother's grace, it's like evidence that this really is a beautiful, precious world, and the thought that others will go. Osiris's message about letting go of anger and blame must be paid close attention to. There is the interview and this performance to do. You will know exactly where to hit, and your move will not be forgiving, like caring and the labour of giving. Clench your hands into tight fists and release. For it to be the definitive guide or final answer to the piece. Thank you.